welcome to this August 3rd, 2010 video version of Invested Central's Chart of the Day. I'm Tom Boley, Invested Central's Chief Market Strategist, and it's my pleasure to provide you with today's Chart of the Day. This Chart of the Day is brought to you by StockCharts.com, simply the web's best financial charts. Today we're featuring the J.M. Smucker Company, ticker symbol SJM. This is about a $7.1 billion consumer goods company. Actually on Monday, over the last few days, you can see it's been in a pretty severe downtrend after going up and testing resistance. It actually made a false breakout here about a week ago, taking out the mid-April high. But in doing so, you can see that as it made this move up, it did it with a negative divergence in play. So prices were higher, MACD was lower, and as a result, what we would look for is a 50-day test. Well, we got that on Monday, as SJM pulled back from about 63.5, actually close to $64, all the way back down to the 50-day moving average, which was at 59.65. The low on Monday was 59.58, so it has made that test back and that move back to the downside. Now on Monday, the news that created the additional selling was that the J.M. Smucker Company, SJM, was downgraded. So the stock was under pressure. You can see the volume picked up, was pretty substantial, but it hasn't lost any major support at this point in time. It simply has gone back to the 50-day. Now if you look back to the gap up that occurred in mid-June, very, very heavy volume, where we had gapped up from about 57.75 to about the 59.40 area. So this whole area in here, from the closing price before the gap up to the opening price after the gap up, this is all gap support. So you've got the upper part of gap support at 59.40, you've got the lower or the bottom gap support down around 57.75, and this area becomes an area where I think the stock could be accumulated if we see additional weakness on Tuesday. So this is what I would be looking for. From a conservative standpoint, you could wait and see if you get intraday action down into this gap support area with maybe a reversal and close back up over the 50-day moving average. That would likely signal a short-term bottom in the stock, and the fact that now that this negative divergence has played out all the way down to the 50-day moving average, that also gives me some thoughts that the stock may be ready for a reversal as well. So SJM, I think, looks pretty interesting here on a pullback. In this area, you could build a position if it closes much below the gap support down around 57.75. I think that's where I would kind of draw the line and move back to the sidelines. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. Be sure to check out our chart of the day every day at investedcentral.com. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly Market Pulse newsletter and have the chart of the day emailed directly to you. Happy trading.